in this video, I'm going to teach you how to scan your Master Original Combo Plus. So Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Program does not exist because it has never been used before. So if it has been used before, the very first thing you have to do is to factory reset it. Then using the app button, so app, you look for utility, then you press OK, then you come to factory reset. The default password is 40, so you just enter 40, then you press OK, then you wait for the decoder to reboot. So we are starting on the first stage. So to scan for your stations, either the antenna, that is the digital antenna stations, or the satellite, I'm going to teach you how to do both. So first of all, you press your menu again, then we go to installation. Then we have antenna setting, we have moto, we have satellite list, we have TPLS, we have DVB C/T2 DVB-C. So we just go into the antenna setting, then satellite. So we first of all have to choose the satellite that we want to use to scan. So we look for one that has 28, so either Astra 28 or Etusa 28. So let's look for one that has 28. So here we have Etusa 28, so we are going to use that one. Then you make sure that the LMB power is on, the LMB frequency is universal. Then you will change nothing here, you will change nothing here, nothing here. Then when you come to the start search, you press the forward like this to blind, you change that one to blind. When you are done, you just press the OK button. So we have this option now. FTA means free to air only, so we don't want any encrypted stations. TV and radio, we want everything, so we are not touching anything there. Then we come to the search and we press OK again. So we are done, as you can see. So you just press your OK. Then you press exit on your remote. These are the satellite stations. So we are now moving on to the antenna, the digital antenna. So let's go again, the same process, menu, then OK, then we come DVB-T/T2, then you press OK again. So as we can see the country, let's see if we have Ghana there. If you don't have Ghana, then let's just use England or Germany, both should be fine. England, Germany, they use the same system as Ghana, so if there's no Ghana, you can use England or Germany. So as we can see, there's no Ghana, so let's just leave it at England. Let's leave it at FTA, so that it will scan only for the freeware. You will not have any encrypted stations, that is the station that has the dollar sign. Go to auto search, then you press OK. Okay, so now as you can see, we are done. So you just have to press OK again, then you press exit. Remember, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, you do so, and you press the notification button so that anytime we release a new video, you will receive a notification to watch. Thank you.